everyone, it's AJ and it is Something to Do Saturday. And did you know that Mother's Day is right around the corner? Not to worry, we've got you covered. So today we are going to be doing two things. Actually we're kind of doing three things. So if you have not discovered mug cake, oh my goodness, maybe you don't want to discover mug cake, it's that good. But we're going to whip up for Mother's Day or any special occasion or no special occasion at all. If you just want cake, I'm going to show you how to make mug cake. And this will be available for you in the vestibule. I think we've got some orange ones too. So if you would like to whip up a little batch of mug cake and make a nice little Mother's Day gift, we'll even help you with giving you the mug, and hopefully I will get time to even get the Cricut letters for you cut and you'll be able to emboss your mug. We'll talk about that in a minute. We also have this lovely little bargain bouquet. This one maybe isn't so lovely. My daughter gave this to me for Mother's Day when she was about 3 and she just turned 21, so I think the flowers have aged very well actually. But we're gonna whip up one of these little bargain bouquets today. I actually sought out the assistance of my grandchildren. They'll be joining us in a little bit, so my grandbabies are going to make some bargain bouquets with us, so hang around for that. But first I'm going to show you one of the best things ever, mug cake recipe. All you're going to need is a box of angel food cake and another box of regular cake mix, flavor of your choice. I'm going with the triple chocolate fudge because you can really jazz it up nicely, but pick what you like. Super easy, you're gonna love it. So go grab some cake mix and we'll get started. Okay, I can't believe that I went this long without knowing about mug cake. Oh my gosh, this is the greatest stuff ever. So there's lots of recipes out there for it. You find what you like best. I like this one best because it is super, super simple. A box of angel food cake, and I've actually been able to find store brand at Giant Eagle, which of course it's cheaper. I like cheap, you know that. So I've got my box of angel food cake, and again, you can use generic. I just happened to get this because it was on sale and it was cheaper than the generic. So hey, I was at the store, they had triple chocolate, yay, there you go. Are you ready for this? This is difficult. This is so hard. You're gonna open up your box of cake mix here, and you're gonna open up your box of cake mix over here. And you now have both of your cake mixes. Okay. You're going to pour it all into a Ziploc bag and shake it up. And that's all there is to it. Okay? Then you have mug cake mix. And you pour 3 tablespoons of cake mix into a mug, 2 tablespoons of water. You put it in the microwave for 1 minute and you have cake. Is that the most amazing thing ever? It is. The fun part of it is that you can make little goodie bags to go with it, so you can put marshmallows or maybe some walnuts or pecans or some chocolate chunks. Maybe throw some chocolate chunks in there before you nuke it. Little caramels, you can really jazz it up, and it makes it really fun to kind of put different little toppings in with it. Lots of super fun, but it's super easy. And this is great because if you have little ones, this is actually something they can do. They can help open the cake mix, they can help pour it in the bag. You can also do this in a bowl. The really nice part about this is once you mix this up, obviously you can put a serving or two into a baggie and put it in the mug and package it up at all and make it look pretty. But, you'll have a lot of it, so you can save it and have some for yourself. Absolutely yummy. It's a nice treat for the kids after let mom go do something for the day and you guys hang out and make the cake mix, and then when you're all done making your Mother's Day gift, you can have some cake too. You can have your cake and eat it too. Yay! So I'm going to throw this in my Ziploc baggie, I'm going to mix it up, and then I'm going to show you just how easily this transforms. It's really super cool. So I'm going to mix some cake mix. You do the same. So I have got my angel food cake mix in here and my triple extra chocolate in here. And I would probably go ahead, if I were going to make this up as a gift, I would maybe put some shaved chocolate in here or some chocolate chips and just make it extra chocolatey or extra yummy. You can do that, or maybe some nuts depending on, what you wanted to do with it. But you're just going to mix it up. And the other thing that I like about the triple chocolate, the dark, is that it still then kind of has some color to it when you mix it with the angel food cake. And again, you don't have to use triple chocolate cake. You could use a spice cake, you could use the strawberry, a red velvet might be wonderful. You do, however, have to use angel food cake for this particular recipe of mug cake. And the reason for that is because angel food cake has this lovely thing here. What is this? This is the egg white mixture. This is why this particular recipe, as they refer to them as the 3-2-1 cakes, is because you don't have to have any egg. You can just simply add water and stick it in the microwave and it's ready to go. Which makes it really cool because then you can have cake in the college dorm, you can have cake at work, anywhere where you have access to water and a microwave, you can have cake. I don't know whether that's a good thing or a bad thing. I think at times it can be both. So I have got my mix all ready to go, and that's a lot of 3 tablespoons in there. So obviously this is going to make more than just a single serving. So I have my Mickey mug. I am going to scoop out my 3 tablespoons of cake mix, and no, you do not have to grease the sides of the cup, which is another wonderful thing, and it really doesn't stick too bad, so that's always great. So when I put my 3 tablespoons of cake mix in there, I'm going to put my 2 tablespoons of water. And that's the other reason I like the 3-2-1 mixes, because you really don't have to think about it. It doesn't take much to have to remember it. I have my 2 tablespoons of water. I'm just going to stir that around. And I'm just going to stir it until I don't see any more white mix, kind of like you would if you were mixing up cake any other time. Once the powder's good and mixed, it's ready to go. So you stir that up in there. And then we're just going to pop it in the microwave for 1 minute. Now, if I wanted to, again, to make it more fancy, before I microwaved it, I could put some chocolate chips or, you know, some caramel pieces or something yummy, some nuts. But I'm just going to pop it in the microwave, as is cake mix, for 1 minute. And so after our minute in the microwave, we now have a chocolatey, spongy cake that you could throw some vanilla ice cream on, or maybe a blob of that sweetened condensed milk that we like to boil overnight and turn into a caramel sauce. Yum. If you haven't checked out one of my videos that contains that, you're missing out. Maybe some whipped cream. You could even throw some frosting on it at this point. The possibilities are endless. But that is our 3-2-1 mug cake. It's just that simple. Now I will recommend that if you're going to put a frosting in here, that you go ahead and drop it in there while the cake is still warm, because then it kind of melts and gets all the way down. Kind of turns into nice, like this nice gooey glaze. I'll show you how yummy this is. See, that is just super delicious right there. Look at how yummy that is. It's actually very good. This is a simple treat anytime for anybody. Just put their favorite flavor, mix it in with the angel food cake. They can scoop up a nice individual serving and give it in a nice little mug that you buy them personally. Maybe somebody's a Disney fan, you can find a nice Disney mug. Or again, you can pick up one in the vestibule. We have them ready. And don't forget, the library is now open. So if you want to come in and use the Cricut, all you have to do is come in. If you've never used the Cricut before, please call the library and make an appointment so that somebody can kind of walk you through it. We will be having Cricut classes very soon, I promise. I'm excited about it, can't wait to get back and do it. But hopefully I will get time to cut out some moms, and I'm going to show you how to do that. How you can put a little monogram on here, pretty simple, pretty easy. Make it special for Mother's Day. You put a little Ziploc baggie in here, one of those cool little clear baggies that you get from the dollar store. You know, and pop that in there, and what a nice gift that makes, right? You can do moms and grandmas and do everybody gets cake, right? So fun little activity for any day, you know, make somebody's day brighter. Who doesn't like cake? It just makes everybody happy, right? So there you go. Super simple. Pick up your free mug while supplies last, one per person in the vestibule of the library during library hours. So let's talk about our cool little bouquet here. And I know this one isn't, thrilling. Again, keep in mind it was a long time ago. But what's really cool about these fun little flowers, they kind of lost their curl over the years. I said in just a few minutes I'm gonna get my grandbabies here and we're gonna make some. But these were made to simulate lilies. And back in the day when they curled, they were, this one's kind of dripping, hasn't had water in a while. But what's really cool about this particular bouquet, the reason that I'm hung on to it so long, yes, I know it's beautiful, but it's actually her hands. The babysitter traced her hands and cut them, so this bouquet is actually made from her little hands, with her little hands, and that's just a wonderful gift. Again, my daughter's 21 years old. I still look at this and smile and remember when she was little and how proud she was of this. It was a wonderful gift. And unlike flowers that you go and buy in the store, show me some flowers you bought in the store that have lasted 20 years. Come on. Plus, I didn't have to remember to water them. So, and all you really need to do to do that is some construction paper, or even some colored copier paper. Or if you have regular white paper, you could have the kids color it if they wanted to. Or some cardstock. I'm going to use some cardstock with my grandbabies so they can pick out the colors, and it'll be a little sturdier. We can shape it a little better. So I'm going to show you how to do that, but basically it's going to be just tracing some hands and rolling up some paper. So come hang out with me and my grandbabies for a minute.
Okay.
How about please?
Please.
There we go. That's good. Okay, so we're gonna open that up.
Oh
so those
my
are the
gosh.
stems. You see how Aunt Katie?
Oh my gosh.
These were Aunt Katie's when she was little. She made these for Grandma for a Mother's Day, and see how she used them as the stems. We're gonna do that, but first we have to make our flowers.
I think I want to start with red.
Okay, and do you know how we're gonna make the flowers?
I
Do you know what those are made out of?
made it. No.
Her babysitter traced her
I
hand.
did it.
You did
I
it,
did it.
yay. So we're gonna trace your hand, okay? So here, I'm gonna set these aside. So we need to pick some colors to make our flowers, okay?
I picked red because I'm twisting it.
Yeah, that's the stem part. We gotta make the flower part. Let's see, do I have something that's kind of red?
I made it.
You did make it.
I want blue.
You want a blue one?
Yeah.
Okay, what color would you like, Lala? We got blues and pinks and purples and yellows. You want a pink? You want a purple? Next, we're gonna trace our hands, okay?
I can do this.
Okay, so good. Let's put it all the way in the corner though. Can we put it down in the corner so we get lots of flowers out of
I
it?
made it. A lollipop.
Yay! Lala made a lolly.
I made it back. What is this? So cool.
It is. It's very cool.
I need
It does.
I think I'll put something.
All right, good job. Yes, your hand. Okay, you can go back to coloring your card, okay?
Okay.
All right, we have hands traced. We're gonna cut the hands now.
Oh, scissors. Scissors.
So this was your hand, and look what we're gonna do. We're gonna take it. You see? You take it, and we're gonna roll it up like that.
Okay, I'm gonna take
And
one.
then once we get it rolled up, we're just gonna put some glue inside of there, and then it will look like a flower. Do you know what kind of flower it's gonna look like?
No.
Do you want me to give you a hint?
Yeah.
It's a flower that has the same name as you do. Do you know what it is?
No.
What's your name?
No, yeah.
Lily, yeah. We're gonna make a lily.
Lily.
Lily, who are you?
Ella.
Yes, you are. Once you have your flower rolled up, put a little hot glue and put your pipe cleaner inside the flower, and it's ready to go. Ready?
Happy Mother's Day. Mother's Day.
Who made those beautiful bouquets?
Me and Ella.
Yeah, you guys. Yeah, you guys did a good job. Who did you make those bouquets for?
Mommy.
Yeah.
Mommy.
You guys did a good job. They're very pretty.
Daddy.
So out in the vestibule, you'll be able to find this little square of paper. You won't actually be able to see, but there's a mom on there. And I'm going to include some clear contact paper. If you're a Cricut person, I get my clear contact paper at the Dollar Tree because it's dirt cheap, and I find that it actually works sometimes better than the fancy brand because it doesn't stick to some of the things you're working with, like paint, or I've used Christmas ornaments and it's ended up peeling the paint off of what I'm working with when I go to remove it. So I'm really happy with the dollar store roll of clear contact paper for $1. So when you get your little square, you're just going to peel your vinyl off like so, and it will then begin to reveal magically the letters, just like that. And you'll have to remove that little center piece in the middle, that little O. You can just take something sharp. If you don't have a Cricut tool, if you're not a Cricut person, you can use a little dental pick or a toothpick or a little wooden skewer to kind of just pick those little centers out. So I'm just going to fold this a little bit, pop these out just like that. Ready to go. Just going to take now my clear contact paper, I'm going to put it right over top of that. Then you're just going to take a credit card, or in this case my Joanne card that has nothing left on it, and you're just going to rub both sides of it right across, like so, and on the other side. If you're a Cricut person and you don't have one of those little burnishing tools, as they call it, you can, if you can find a pan scraper, those are usually relatively inexpensive. And I'm gonna have to rub a little more. So once you've rubbed it on both sides, you'll be able to just peel the contact paper away from the sticker part of the vinyl, so that, and sometimes you gotta, some spots are a little tricky and you gotta help it along. And this one's really being difficult. Hopefully your piece won't be this difficult. There it goes. Just getting it the right way. And then you can see that your mom is now on the contact paper. So we're just going to lay it onto the mug where we want it. And I always try and start in the middle and kind of lay both ends down after I get the middle. That kind of makes it go on a little better. And then once you put it on there, you're going to just repeat that same process of rubbing the contact paper and the vinyl onto the cup. Once you've rubbed all the letters pretty well, you can just go ahead and peel your contact paper off, and now the lettering is on the mug, which is really super cool. And then you can go ahead and seal it with either some dishwasher safe Mod Podge that they sell like at Walmart or Joann Fabrics, or you can coat it with some clear nail polish. And then it is actually dishwasher safe on the top rack, and it makes a cool little gift. Remember again that, so if you're looking for something to do on a Saturday, these cool little bouquets are the way to go, aren't they? They're so cool. And don't forget, while supplies last, you can pick up one of these mugs, put some cake mix in there, and that makes a wonderful gift for anybody. And if you're looking for more cool recipes of gifts in a jar, the library has all kinds of books on that. And of course, books for cool crafts as well, so check those out. I hope you enjoyed this video today. If you did, please like, comment, and share so that your friends can become our friends, because we always want more friends. If you're a mom, well, happy Mother's Day to you next weekend, right? And I'd like to take a special moment to, number one, thank my children for making me a mom, because it's one of the best jobs I've ever had. I really love the library job, but I love my job as a mom. And I want to thank my mom for being an awesome mom. Love you, Mom. Hi, Mom. So make sure you call your mom because it's Mother's Day. Until next time, stay safe, stay well, and I will see you real soon.